Hello students, today we are going to learn about the next topic in the chapter 4, that is permeability of soils and seepage analysis. Coming to the next topic, it deals with field, characteristics of flow net and their uses. What do you mean by a field? Field is nothing but the distribution of the density and velocity of the fluid over space and time. Coming to the characteristics of the flow net, they have the following characteristics. Flow lines and the equal potential lines, they intersect always at 90 degrees, that is perpendicular to each other. The areas which are bounded by the flow lines and equal potential lines will form approximate squares. As they intersect at right angle, they seem to be forming a square. Flow nets must satisfy the boundary conditions of the flow field. Also, the quantity of water which is flowing through each flow net is always the same. The potential drop in any two consecutive equipotential lines is same or constant. So the flow lines and equipotential lines are smooth curves. They have to be smooth curves. Flow lines do show refraction at the interface between two soils having different coefficient of permeability, different K values. What are the uses of flow net? These are useful to determine the following parameters in the seepage analysis of soil, like rate of seepage loss, seepage pressure, uplift pressure and exit gradient. Coming to the rate of seepage loss, using flow net, the rate of seepage loss or the seepage quantity can be determined using the following expression, that is Q is equal to KH NF by NA into delta B by delta L. What do you mean by K? Nothing but the coefficient of permeability. What is H? The head causing the flow. NF is the number of flow lines. ND is the number of equipotential lines. What is delta L? Length of the flow field. Delta B is nothing but the width of the flow field. Coming to the seepage pressure, that is PS. PS at any point is determined by using the following mentioned mathematical formula. PS is equal to gamma W into H. What is gamma W? Nothing but the unit weight of water. H is nothing but the hydraulic potential. Again, it can also be expressed as H minus N into delta H, where again delta H is written as H by ND. What is delta H? Potential drop, or the drop in the head between any two adjacent equipotential lines. Coming to the uplift pressure, that is PU. The PU at any point within the soil mass can also be found by the undermentioned formula. This formula is known as hydrostatic pressure. That is PU is equal to gamma W into HW. What is gamma W? Unit weight of water. HW is nothing but the piezometric head or pressure head. It is calculated as total head minus elevation head, where HW is equal to total head plus or minus elevation head. That is Z. What is exit gradient? It is written as I exit. It is a hydraulic gradient at the downstream end of the flow line, where seepage water from the soil mass joins with the free water. It joins with the free water. So, exit gradient can also be expressed as I exit is equal to delta H by delta L. What is delta H? Potential drop, or the drop in the head between two adjacent potential lines, and delta L is nothing but the total length of the flow field. Thank you.